1,000 years. If I trained for 1,000 years, then perhaps I could become god of the skies. But I have half a month left before a god is chosen, so what can I do? Good day, gamers, and welcome back to Terrashift. I'll admit, I've been running from this course that Mac made. I thought the strat would be to buff myself as much as possible and white-knuckle my way through. But after losing a nearly full set of netherite gear in a cave somewhere, I've changed course. My new strategy is to fly completely naked, with only my elytra, duration 1 rockets, and tons of totems. What you're witnessing now are the lessons I had to learn in order to accept this new strategy. At this point I had already lost all my gear, so I was flying naked anyway, but the existence of totems for some reason had just slipped my mind. I don't know if I'll make it to God of the Sky, but I know I can improve my time. The weaknesses I've been able to identify are slow rendering and lack of familiarity. I've been practicing in creative to solve my lack of familiarity, and it really is helping. If you're a Terran who's been too scared to try the course, I highly suggest practicing on the creative server. I suffer from big old dumb syndrome, so I forgot to record my first attempt actually making it through the course completely, and I won't be able to share that attempt in this video, but I promise, if I was going to cheat to make it through, my time would be much better. Slowly, I'm beginning to understand what Mac meant when he said this course was skill-based. If you focus too much on speed, you will quickly learn your wings are made of wax. Instead, I've been devoting my energy simply to completing the course and applying more speed only when I feel it's safe to do so. Slow improvements, incrementally inching my way closer to a conclusion I can be confident in. That is the plan with the Elytra course as well as with my mansion. I've been so focused on odd ends that I haven't visited the pawn shop much at all recently. But the idea of artifacts piling up in that dusty old place is the flame beneath my kettle. I've died many times trying to collect materials for this floor though, so I do hope the tea is worth it. Something I've learned about myself recently is that I am highly receptive to external motivations. I'm usually satisfied with my first attempt at things because I see that as a reflection of my own ability. But if I'm doing something for others, it's not so much about my own ability as it is their satisfaction with the end result. As such, I am inclined to try in a way that most closely achieves a result I feel they will be satisfied with. If this mansion was just my base, it would receive a spruce plank floor and I'd be done with it. But since I want others to enjoy this place, I want to be more thorough. Watch, as a pick that never should have itemized Blackstone proceeds to make me question this reality. This pick only had unbreaking on it, but it acted like it had silk touch. When I came back and saw no silk touch pick, I suspected Herobrine and fled the scene in confusion. I lost my silk touch pick while raiding the bastions for my floor, so I tried to replace it, but the shopping district was dry. I awoke the caveman within me to form a silk-touch pickaxe in the most mind-numbing way possible before going at the bastions again with a better system. I just had to drink invisibility potions and make sure I didn't bump into any mobs. I was quite tired of dying though, so I became deliberate and careful. I still don't have enough material to finish my floor, but I got close with this method. They clamor, and creak and shriek toward the sky with appreciation. Golems across the land have been burping up gratitude for the Terrans who answered their calls of confusion. Do you know where beacons come from? Because Disco Pants doesn't. Exploring her base in this premature stage, as it's still becoming and not preordained to be any exact thing, is refreshing. Free your mind, as they say. I'd like to share more of the things I see around the server because it really is incredible. There are places I've heard about and never been to. A phenomenon like that would not have even been possible on my previous server. I can't tell if the big PP are after our diamonds or our hearts, but they've made a casino and I have no choice but to spend all my diamonds there. I don't make the rules. Broccoli was kind enough to show me the entrance and how the games worked. If you're not a member of the big PP, the casino costs a diamond to enter, but word on the street has it Broccoli threw out a handful of big PP passes now scattered around odd ends. I hope you enjoyed this episode as it was a bit longer than what I would normally go for. See you all next time on Terrashift.